Everyone is requested to please settle down. The procession is on its way. Please settle down.
Om Shang No Mitra Shang Varuna Shang No Bhavattaryama Shang No Indra Brihaspati Shang No Vishnu Rurukrama Namo Brahmane Namaste Vaya Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritang Vadishyami Satyang Vadishyami Tanmam Avatu Tadavaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Bhaktaram Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
The procession has entered the hall. You are all requested to rise and remain standing till they have taken their seats in the dais. The procession has entered the hall. You are all requested to please rise and remain standing till they have all taken their seats in the dais.
Swasti no Indra Vriddhasrava Swasti no Pusha Vishvaveda Swasti Narsaksha Arishtanevi Swasti no Brihaspati Dadatu Om Shanti 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 Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat.
Everyone, please take your seats. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, respected faculty, proud parents, and dear graduating students. Welcome you all to the annual Convocation 2026 of Management Development Institute, Murshidabad, a day that celebrates not just academic achievement, but perseverance, growth, and the premise of a bright future. We now move forward with the formal commencement of this prestigious ceremony to formally begin. To commence this auspicious occasion, I request Ms. Sangeeta Talwar, Chairperson BOG MDI, to please declare the convocation open.
Namaste, good morning everyone. I declare the convocation open.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, as is our tradition, we begin by invoking the blessing of the Goddess of Knowledge and Wisdom. Saraswati Vandana to be presented by Mr. Shubroto Banerjee and his team.
Ma Sharade, Ma Sharade, Ma Sharade, Ma Sharade, Vidyadani Tu Dayani,
Vidyadani Tu Dayani,
Gyan Ka Vistar De, Ma Sharade, Ma Sharade, एक करो पुस्तक विराजे, दूसरे में बीना साजे।
बुद्धि और संगीत के माँ सप्त स्वर रस धार दे।
माँ शारदे, माँ शारदे, माँ शारदे, माँ शारदे, माँ शारदे, माँ शारदे।
Now, all are requested to rise for the performance of the national song Vande Mataram by the same artists.
वन्दे मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्, सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां, शस्यश्यामलां मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्। शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी, फुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी, सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी, सुखदां वरदां मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्।
कोटि कोटि कंठा कल कल निनाद करले। कोटि कोटि भुजै धृत खड़ करवाले। अबोला हनुमान बोले, बहुबल धरिणी नमामि तरिणी, विपुदल वरिणी मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्। तुमि विद्या तुमि धर्म, तुमि विधि तुमि मर्म, त्वं हि प्राणाः शरीरे, बाहुते तुमि मा शक्ति, हृदये तुमि मा भक्ति। तुम्हारी प्रतिमा गौरी मंदिरे मंदिरे, वन्दे मातरम्। त्वं हि दुर्गा दश प्रहरण धारिणी, कमला कमल दल विहारिणी, वाणी विद्यादायिनी, नमामि त्वां नमामि कमलां कमलाम्, अतुलां सुजलां सुफलां मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्। श्यामलां सरलां सुस्मितां भूषितां, धरणीं भरणीं मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्।
Everyone, please take your seats. Our heartfelt gratitude to the artists for their beautiful rendition of the national song. Now, To extend a warm welcome to this august gathering, I request Ms. Sangeeta Talwar, Chairperson BOG MDI, to deliver the welcome address.
On behalf of the Board of Governors, the faculty, students, and the entire fraternity of MDI Murshidabad, I extend a heartfelt welcome first to Shri Sanjeev Kumar Ji, Chairman and Managing Director, Hindustan Copper Limited, West Bengal. We are deeply honored by your gracious presence at this annual convocation ceremony. Shri Sanjeev Kumar Singh Ji's distinguished leadership in India's strategic mining and metals sector reflects his vision, operational excellence, and national commitment. Under his stewardship, Hindustan Copper Limited is continuing to play a pivotal role in strengthening India's resource security. As CMD, Sanjeev Ji has very large growth plans of tripling copper output over the next 5 years. Through this, he is also the harbinger of the future as he is driving the growth and future of several emerging new industries, green energy, EVs, and of course, AI data centers. His presence today brings us a valuable lesson in business and in life, and that is deliver what you promise. He has traveled all the way from a very small place in the interiors of Madhya Pradesh to an airport. Then he has traveled all night to be here. And he's done that because of his commitment that he made to Director Jain that I will be there for your convocation. This simple example of deliver what you promise, I want to mention to you, adds to your credibility and trust quotient, and people start to rely on you to do things that you promise. Distinguished members of the Board of Governors, Kishore Sansi Ji, esteemed corporate leaders, industry partners, Director Jain, faculty members, distinguished guests, proud parents, and the graduating class of 2024-26, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to this annual convocation ceremony of MDI Murshidabad. Today's gathering reflects not merely the completion of a program, but the formal induction of young professionals like yourselves into the responsibilities of leadership, enterprise, and citizenship. The journey we celebrate today is anchored in a legacy that began in 1972 with the establishment with the KfW, which is a West German bank, and with the support of IFCI. In 2014, guided by a larger national vision of being inclusive of the intellectual capital and talent of West Bengal, the MDI Society, under the auspices of Shri Pranab Mukherjee, established the Murshidabad campus. Situated on the banks of the Bhagirathi, this is a historic town which was known and was the largest, wealthiest city in the 18th century, but is still known for its wonderful silk, still called the Mecca of silk. MDI, over the past decade, and with the momentum set in the last 2 years, has strengthened its institutional stature and is now counted among India's emerging dynamic B schools. The IIRF, which is the International Institutional Ranking Framework, has placed the institute first among private B schools in West Bengal, third in the Eastern Zone, and among the top 15 private B schools in India. Big clap to that. This recognition reflects institutional discipline, academic rigor, and sustained governance oversight. And I want to mention that these are critical to the survival and growth of this institution. In recognition of the rapidly transforming economic landscape, the Institute has recalibrated its curriculum to incorporate forward-looking domains such as leadership and organizational transformation, innovation strategy, cybersecurity and digital forensics, and blockchain technology. There are 5 centers of excellence. They span artificial intelligence and machine learning, entrepreneurship and startups, agricultural business and food processing, case research, and Indian wisdom and management. Honorable Chief Guest, Sanjeev ji, India today stands at a defining moment in its developmental journey. As we aspire towards a Viksit Bharat, institutions of higher education like this one carry a profound responsibility to produce leaders who combine strategic competence, not by itself, with executional excellence, and balance economic ambition with social responsibility. I would like to proffer a thought. In a nation of our size, progress will not be measured by who arrives first. Progress will be measured by how many arrive together. Dear graduates, the opportunity for you is immense. But in a very different world. You enter a world shaped by geopolitics, which is fractured and fragmented, a war currently destroying peace, human life, and energy securement, which is fundamental to economic growth and survival. Global interdependence with trade boundaries and partners in a state of flux, value chains being re-engineered as we move along. Digitization and customization, which makes the whole globe accessible all at once and person by person. Typically, you can contact all the 7.5 billion people on this planet, but does not come without the threat of cyber attacks. Palo Alto Networks claimed that there are 3.5 billion cyber attacks a day. Lastly, technological acceleration and disruption at a scale and speed we as human beings on planet Earth have never seen before. With AI, we seem to be hurtling towards a new future with self-learning machines and robots. And you know what Elon Musk has said about robots. By 2040, his prediction is there will be more robots on planet Earth than there are human beings today. But let's pause to ask the question, why are we racing and where are we racing to? You will be called upon to answer some of these difficult questions in a world which is truly volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. In such an environment, leadership is critical and needs to balance agility with long-term vision. Invest in the uncertainty to build the right skills and guide growth with humility and in a sustainable manner. How will you navigate such a landscape? I can share a few examples of what might work. First of all, to keep a learning orientation. Where does that learning orientation, lifelong learning orientation come from? It comes from a very simple word called humility, which recognizes that the world in business is changing so fast that what you know today may be out of kilt tomorrow, may be irrelevant. Just think, everyone has equal access to knowledge. It's all there. You can literally study on the internet. The colleagues you work with will also have had excellent exposure and education like you. So what will differentiate you? What will differentiate you is your attitude to work, to the people around you, to your seniors, your sakaratmakta, your positivity. Work with focus and passion. Take pride in what you do, but don't become proud. Put the interest of where you work, the organization, ahead of your own personal interest. And remember, you're just a microcosm of what is around you. If you will allow me to give you an example from my early career, 1 year after the very successful launch of the brand I'm associated with, Maggi, a second factory had been ordered by the company. However, as the product was rolled out and distributed across the country, beyond its test markets, sales came in behind the euphoric targets the company had set. What happened? All hell broke loose. The MD of the company, he called in all the senior leadership of the company into his office. I was the junior most participant. Severe dressing down followed. What are we doing? We have a second factory. You're not able to come in line with targets. After an uncomfortable dressing down silence, I requested if I could speak. I offered to that august group of leadership of Nestle that the product was new, the concept was very well accepted, and perhaps the problem lay in our high expectations as a company and not with the product or the consumer. So if it was to be promoted very heavily, as the august group was discussing, we would be expecting a new product to run before it can walk. This act of bravado, perhaps foolish for those times, and I'm talking to you definitely about 45 years ago, clearly showed my commitment to the company before self. Because as a junior person in the room, how could I even proffer such an argument? It showed the courage and commitment to do what seemed right. It was perhaps not right for the career, but it seemed right for me to interject and place that thought. But being a company of the repute that it is, they absorbed that feedback, and I was entrusted with the great responsibility of making Maggi a success all across India. I want to proffer to you that life is not a bed of roses. It's a bush of roses. So the beauty comes with its thorns. And how can you manage that? Start to build resilience within yourself. This helps you to ride the ups and downs which will definitely come in life. And not to use disappointments as setbacks, but as a platform to learn from and spring forth. Challenge yourself. Get outside your comfort zone. That's how you will build your confidence. And then you can use that confidence to excel at whatever it is that you are doing. When faced with difficult situations, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what is that value lens you will use? What is most important to you? How will you guide this particular decision or difficult situation in your life? And remember, whatever you do and whichever way you do it, you need to live with that mirror image first before you live with the rest of the world outside it. Let that help you to define your values and ethics and use them as a beacon to light your path as you go forth. Remember, life is about balance. That's how the Creator made it. But how do you balance seeming polarities, popularity over principle? Being first versus being right, short-term profits versus long-term trusteeship, prioritizing work, work, and completely missing out on your family and friends. But you know what? It's up to you to strike this unique balance for yourself. Hold yourself responsible to do that. Oftentimes, life seems off balance. It did in my time as I grew up. Many birthdays I missed and various things I missed. Let it not consume you with worry, because if you recognize that it is out of balance, you are already doing well. And then you can set it right by putting credit back in the areas which have a large debit balance of your time and commitment. So I would request, build organizations that value people as much as profit. Make decisions that will withstand not only quarterly reviews and profitability targets, but the judgment of time. Let your ambition be bold, but your principles unshakable. Let your success be visible, but your contribution always meaningful. At MDIM, we uphold the values of accountability, transparency, trust, inclusion, and empathy as foundational principles. I urge you to carry these values into every organization you serve and every system that you help to build. Dear graduates, today you will receive a diploma, but more importantly, you will assume that responsibility that this diploma carries and certifies you to do whatever it is that you are going to do in the future. The true test of leadership is not how you perform in moments of comfort, but how you respond in moments of complexity, where character is your ultimate capital. The world doesn't only need managers, it needs value creators, institution builders, ethical decision makers, nation shapers, and transformational leadership. I leave you with the words of the management thinker, Peter Drucker. He said, the best way to predict the future is to create it, and I wish you a great future ahead. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your gracious words of welcome and for setting the perfect tone for today's celebration with your inspiring and insightful words. Now, to present an overview of this institute's remarkable journey, achievements, and vision, I invite Professor Dr. Ajay K. Jain, Director, MDI Murshidabad, to present the Director's report to this August gathering.
Good morning. It gives me immense pleasure and honor to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Sanjeev Kumar Singh Saab, Chairman and Managing Director, Hindustan Copper Limited, our Interim Chairperson, Ms. Sangeeta Talwar ma'am, members of the Board of Governors, and especially Dr. Kishore Sansi ji, other distinguished guests, Shri Abhijit Mukherjee Saab, son of Shri Pranab Mukherjee Saab, who has been associated with this institute since inception. Then media persons, faculty and non-faculty members, alumni, parents, and our dear graduating students, I would like to welcome you all to this momentous occasion of 11th Convocation of MDI Murshidabad. I am immensely delighted to welcome you all again for this 11th Convocation, and this institute has seen a remarkable progress and accomplishment of the institute during the academic year 2025 and 26. During the year, as ma'am has also mentioned, that MDI has been ranked number 35 with grade AA plus by MBA Universe. Then BW Business World has also ranked MDI number 3 in Eastern Zone and overall 43 among private B school in India and 57 overall in the country. These recognitions reflect our consistent focus on academic excellence and institutional development. Our placement with God's grace has been really excellent despite the slow beginning in initial phase of placement. Almost 80+% we have achieved for placement, and still it is going on for another month. So as we understand, the financial year ends in March. So companies stop recruitment and it will again begin in April. And so those students who are not placed, don't get disheartened. I am very sure Ma Durga, Ma Kali will bless this place and the students' career, and definitely everybody will be placed. The average salary has been, the highest package is like 15 LPA and average is 10.93 with median of 12 lakh, indicating a strong placement performance for the batch. Recently, we have started a new program, long-term program, FPM program, fellow program in management with 10 seats, and 9 scholars have joined this program, and very good batch profile. The campus immersion has already taken place in the month of January 2026. During this period, we have also organized 2 major conferences. One is International Conference on Changing Business Paradigm, and another conference was on Business IT Enterprise Architecture. And we have received the participation from more than 250 academicians, and more than 60 papers were presented in these 2 conferences. We have also started a Center of Excellence for Indian Wisdom and Management as part of NEP, National Education Policy 2020. And I personally taught a course on Indian management thought with a publication of the book on the same topic. And this is what has been expected from AICT, UGC and central government also, that we must engage students in the field of Indian management thought, Indian wisdom. So this is a new addition during this year. We have also activated other centers of excellence in the field of agriculture, IT, then case writing, wherein we have invited more than 50 distinguished speakers from all over the world. And this series we call Friday Research Seminar Series. And many people have participated, many vice chancellors have also participated in this Friday Seminar Series. During this period, we have conducted MDPs also, training program, and compared to last year, the business has grown 5-fold, and from nearly like just 20 lakh rupees to 1.20 lakh rupees, more than 1 crore. So thanks to the faculty member for driving this business. The companies where we have served, like Canara Bank, Power Grid Corporation, Indian Oil Corporation, Damodar Valley, Reliance Power, Waker Chemicals, West Bengal Civil Services, and the West Bengal Power Development Corporation Limited. So these are the clients which we have served during this year. Several MOUs were also signed to strengthen our academic infrastructure, to improve our faculty exchange, organizing conference with them. Some of the example like South Asian University in New Delhi, we have signed one MOU with them. Then BSES Rajdhani and BSES Yamuna Power. And this year, BSES also participated in recruitment, has given one offer. I Lead Kolkata, We Grow, another company, then National Economic Forum, then National Institute of Securities Market, Mumbai, then Integrated Institute of Financial Services, EDI, Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, located in Gandhinagar, then Trading View. So more than 9 MOUs signed, and today one more we have signed with Hindustan Copper Limited. Thanks to Shri Singh for driving this MOU. Thank you so much, sir. In the area of institutional governance and faculty development, we have formed a steering committee consisting of 3 deans and a CAO, and below the director, this committee is empowered to take any decision. So we have become more democratic during this year, rather than sometimes people blame director that it is director driven place. So it should not happen with any university educational institute, because educational institutes promotes distribution of leadership and shared leadership model. We have also started the MDI bus stop, and which has been a challenging task to coordinate with local administration. And now the buses flying between Kolkata and Darjeeling area, Siliguri, etc. Then North Bengal and South Bengal transport is now available with us. You can take bus and stop at MDI campus. Then we have also introduced systematic waste management with the help of the local administration. Recently, the team from Ministry of MSME visited MDI campus to see the eligibility and the infrastructure, how MDI can become a center of skill development, and the process is on. The local chapter has given approval, favorable opinion, and we are waiting to get the result from central ministry now. During the 10th convocation last year, when Dr. Sukant Majumdar, Honorable Minister of Education, and then we have introduced a park called Ma Park. It's called, we are participating the vision of Honorable Prime Minister, Ek Ped Ma Ke Naam, and today our honorable guests have planted a tree, and this is the initiative which is bringing very positivity in the culture of MDI. Then we also installed Ma Shakti art at the reception, wherein we are depicting 13 Shakti Peeth of West Bengal, because out of 51, 42 are located in India. Out of 42, 13 are located in West Bengal. So this place can be termed as the land of Ma Shakti. We are surrounded by 13 Shakti Peeth and 2 Siddhi Peeth. Then we have also installed the statue of Swami Vivekanand, and on 15th August 2025, today we inaugurated the statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose outside the reception. Also we have inaugurated Indian tricolor, 100-foot tricolor. So these are some of the initiatives to create positivity in this region. As you know that Murshidabad is always coming in news for bad reasons. So I hope that the people sitting in this auditorium, they will at least feel that Murshidabad culturally, historically has been a sound region, and you should become the brand ambassador not only of MDI Murshidabad but the Murshidabad city also. Then we have also conducted several students activity during this period, like Samvad, National Alumni Meet 2.0. Last year we have introduced National Alumni Meet. This year we have conducted the 2nd edition of this. Then Sales Ninja 4.0, Manthan, the Policy Thun event, TEDx, first time we have conducted in this campus. Generally it is a very prestigious global event. Thanks to the team TEDx, they made it possible. Then we have also organized alumni dinner meet in Delhi chapter in Gurgaon. More than 120 alumni participated in that. then Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification program, and then we conducted workshop on HR analytics also. Personally, I also participated in various conferences, especially in Kolkata. Few conferences are named like in the 16th World Confluence of Humanity, Power, Spirituality, organized by Kanoria Foundation. So I have presented my ideas on spiritual intelligence. Then another conference which I participated is organized by IMI, and in one of the panel discussion wherein we had a distinguished panelist like Professor Pawan Singh from IIM Trichy, Professor Manish Singhal from XLRI, Professor Mahadevan from IIM Bangalore. So I participated as the panelist, and we had a wonderful discussion on Indian knowledge system. Then I also participated in National Conference for CSR, organized by United Consciousness in Bikaner, and the title was Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. And in this conference, we almost had a group of 50 CHROs, and this is a very, very good branding for MDI Murshidabad, and we have rather sponsored that event. Some part we have also sponsored, so they are putting the logo of MDI Murshidabad. Then international seminar where I met Shri Sanjeev Singh sir, I participated, that is the critical and strategic mineral for Viksit Bharat, and 59th Foundation Day on 9th November, I visited there and I met sir. Then several of our faculty members also attended conferences, like Professor Niharika attended AOM meeting, Professor Yogita also attended, and it is self-funded, so they have done a great job. Thank you so much, both the professor, participating in international conferences. Then we have also received one research project sponsored by Center for Financial Research located at MDI Gurgaon. It's around 7 lakh rupees project. So there are so many things which we have done during this 1 year, and many more to come, and we are still working hard. This place has seen a good journey, but long miles to achieve in the next, maybe you can say 30, 40 years. And as Murshidabad grows, definitely MDI will grow, the ecosystem to be built. So thank you so much. I am deeply grateful to the chief guest, Shri Sanjeev sir, Sangeeta ma'am, Kishore sir, Abhijit sir, for coming to this place and encouraging all of us, because many people I keep hearing, oh, it is far, it is not safe, something like, no, keep listening. I mean, people who are located in Kolkata, they say, why are you going to Murshidabad? So Murshidabad has become something, I do not know why, but I don't like to hear this. This is a wonderful place, and whosoever is visiting, during past 1 year, more than 500 visitors traveled to this place, and everybody, every single person appreciated Murshidabad for its historical and cultural roots. So I thank our parents, students for trusting MDI Murshidabad and visiting us today on this 11th convocation. In the end, I would like to remember the critical contribution made by our former Honorable President Shri Pranab Mukherjee ji, Honorable Finance Minister Shri Arun Jaitley ji, former Chairman of the Board of Governors Shri Malay Mukherjee sahab, and former Directors of MDI Professor Gurudas Gupta ji, Professor Atmanand ji, for making this place to be a renowned center of excellence in the field of management. And we established this in Jangipur, and of course MDI right now in a situation where we can go in various directions. So right now the path is open for us, and I am very sure this place will grow further. So with these few words, thank you so much to all of you, and my best wishes to the graduating students.
Thank you so much to Professor Dr. Ajay K. Jain for his insightful and informative report, and for your continued leadership and guidance to the many students you have trained and taught here. Now I would like to request Ms. Sangeeta Talwar, Chairperson BOG MDI, to introduce the Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Sanjeev Kumar Singh, Chairman and Managing Director, Hindustan Copper Limited, whose presence adds immense prestige to this institution.
Shri Sanjeev Kumar Singh ji assumed charge as Chairman and Managing Director of Hindustan Copper Limited in March 2025, after serving with distinction as Director Mining. His professional journey spans over 3 decades, about 37 years, across premier public sector enterprises, beginning with CMP DIL, a subsidiary of Coal India Limited, and later NTPC, where he held several leadership positions. Shri Singh is an alumnus of the Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, holding a BTech and MTech degree in open cast mining and an MBA in finance from BIT Mesra. His expertise encompasses mine planning and design, preparation of MDO documents, statutory clearances, tender evaluation, financial appraisal of projects, and he gained extensive experience in mine planning and design. And this is critical, as he mentioned to me as we were walking here, that it can take 14 to 15 years before a copper mine starts yielding results. Shri Singh has represented India on multiple international platforms. He visited Indonesia and Australia for coal block acquisitions, participated in the India-Australia Energy Security Dialogue, and led Indian delegations to Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Mongolia, and Chile for global mining conclaves. In addition, he contributed his expertise to MECL as Director Technical during a special tenure in 2022-23, nominated by the Ministry of Mines. With his rich academic background, vast technical expertise, and leadership across diverse mining projects, Shri Sanjeev Kumar Singh ji exemplifies excellence in the mining sector and continues to steer Hindustan Copper Limited towards growth and transformation. Thank you so much for being with us today. It's a pleasure and an honor.
We now arrive at a moment of pride and recognition, where excellence meets acknowledgement. I now request Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Sanjeev Kumar Singh, to come forward to confer the medal to the students for best scholastic performance in different areas. I also request the Chairperson Madam, Ms. Sangeeta Talwar, and Director MDIM, Professor Dr. Ajay K. Jain, to come up in front of the dais, and request Professor Dr. Sunil Giri, Dean Academics, to come to the podium to call the names.
The gold medals for scholastic performance have been awarded to the following students. They will come forward as their names are called and receive the medals from the chief guest and the chairperson's gold medal for the best performance marketing 2024-26, Jyoti Roy. Directors Gold Medal for the Best Performance, Human Resource 2024-26, Saina Parveen. Gold Medal for the Best Performance, Finance 2024-26, Shayantan Chakrabarti. Gold Medal for the Best Performance, Supply Chain 2024-26, Ritesh Raj. Gold Medal for the Best Performance, Strategic Management and International Business 2024-26, Arijit Banerjee. Gold Medal for the Best All-Round Performance 2024-26, Ritesh Raj.
Congratulations to all the awardees. We also extend our sincere gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest for conferring the medals and encouraging our students. It is now time to hear from a leader whose words inspire and whose journey motivates. I request the Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Sanjeev Kumar Singh, to deliver the convocation address for today.
Thank you, ma'am. And a very good morning to all of you who are present in this particular hall. Adarniya Sangeeta ma'am, Chairperson. Adarniya Member Dr. Kishore Shansi. Adarniya Professor Ajay Jain, Director MDI. सारे प्रबुद्ध लोग जो इस स्टेज पे बैठे हैं, प्राउड पेरेंट्स और हमारे देश के भविष्य जो दाहिनी तरफ हमारे बैठे हैं, हमारे गेस्ट्स. Before I speak anything, आपने बार बार सुना होगा ये समय अमृत काल का है, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने बोला. So this is your time. ये समय आपका है. देश को आगे ले जाने का पूरा दारोमदार आपके कंधों पे डिपेंड करता है. In fact, I'm really not only grateful, I'm thankful to the Board of Governors, MDI, that they have invited me for this prestigious, rather auspicious function, I should say, the Convocation. It's a very auspicious, it's in the life of any student. I bring warm greetings from Hindustan Copper Limited, which is headquartered in Calcutta, a mini Ratna company, the only copper miner to the nation, which works under the aegis of Ministry of Mines. And it's inspiring to engage the young minds which are sitting there, who are going to start their career, as India is a defining moment in the economic transformation. Speaking to you, in fact, it fills me with optimism. You represent possibility, transition, and as I mentioned, India's next chapter. जो हमारे honorable Prime Minister का सपना है विकसित भारत 2047, that is on your shoulders now. And I wish that ethics, जो भी चीजें यहाँ पढ़ाई गई हैं, whatever knowledge you have gained, the modalities of functioning, whatever you have learned in social aspects, not only from the knowledge part, ये सारी चीजें आप लगाएंगे इस देश को विकसित बनाने के लिए. Today, as you will be receiving the degrees, you are entering a corporate landscape that is far more dynamic and complex also. And it's technology driven. Already ma'am has mentioned about digitization, automation, and it's very, very dynamic. What is evident today may not be. Everybody was fighting for lithium, and suddenly lithium has gone to backstage. Artificial intelligence, nobody knew about artificial intelligence a year back. See how it has changed the landscape of all the industries. Sustainability, global supply chain shifts. Even traditional sectors, mining was a very traditional sector, mining and metals. Now we are driving it through innovation, automations, environmental accountability. A lot of things have come in. So you have to keep yourself not only mentally fit, but updated with respect to transformation which is happening across the globe. In fact, at Hindustan Copper, we are not just a mining entity, as I have mentioned. We are contributing to India's renewable energy mission, electric mobility, infrastructure growth. As you all know, copper is the key material. I'll just give an example to you. You're all youngsters, highly educated. You must have seen a periodic table which was made by our Russian scientist in 1869. If you see it seriously, you'll see there is a column in which there is copper, then comes silver, and then comes gold. See how powerful. Shashwat, I should say, if you Google it, Google will say, Shashwat Dhatu hai. And I call it as a divine metal. I'll give an example how it is divine. We all get up early in the morning and we offer jal to Bhagwan in Tambe ke lut. When we sleep in the night, we ghanti bajate hain copper ki by saying good night to God. This is one aspect of divinity. The other aspect you see, in Ashoka, Chandragupta periods, the appreciation letters were being given in the form of Tamrapatra. You go to any temple across the world, I was just mentioning ma'am and others, across the world, you will find the utensils which is being used by God. जो भगवान के सबसे प्रिय बर्तन है वो तांबे के, copper, shining copper is there. If you see Hindustan Copper, when this Ayodhya temple was being made, Ram Mandir, we have contributed to that temple by giving 32 tons of copper of our Mother Earth in the form of rods and strips. The temple has not used iron and steel because the committee wanted that the temple should be made for 1,000 years. So it was only copper which can give because of its properties. The divinity part, again I am saying, the personal secretary to Prime Minister, Mr. P.K. Mishra, a few days back has written in that article on the Hindustan Copper only, that this is a matter of science and faith both. And science, I tell you why. If you go to New South Wales University in Sydney, they have already done a lot of R&D on that, that when you offer water in the morning and the rays which are coming from sun, they have such positive energies that when they fall on your body, gives the positive vibes. So see, the science has proven, which we are practicing since 10,000 years ago. If you go to Egypt, you'll see a lady mummy lying down there with a copper bracelet. And you know, the copper bracelet is never closed. It's always open. There is a particular measure for that. Reason is that the energy flows from one side to another. See, if you are ill, if you're not happy, if you're under stress, that becomes very dull. But if you're happy, sab kuch badhiya hai, it shines like anything. Can any material, can gold or silver do that? Post-COVID, everybody has become so intelligent and so disciplined that they drink water in the copper vessels. And this thing our Rishi Muni knew 10,000 years ago. 10,000 years ago. You see, you must be knowing about Rishi Yantras and all that. Aapke mobile mein jo SIM hai, that is of copper. Do you know why copper? It could have been aluminum also, because aluminum also conductor of electricity. But no, it cannot be, because copper is the only material which can hold millions of audio and visual data and can transmit it with its conductive properties. So dekha aapne? You always do texting, videos, sab graphics aap bhejte rehte hain. It can be done only with copper, no other metal. So, I just wanted to tell you, you see, Vasco da Gama, Christopher Columbus, if you go see their boats, the boats were having copper in the bottom. Why I'm speaking more of copper, I want to tell you that's the only metal which has got very selected properties, and no metal is close to that. This is what I answer to the man. Our global deposits are finishing off. We are going deep, grade is decreasing. But do you know what the God has given to us? It is the only metal which is recyclable. And once you recycle, it doesn't lose its property. It still remains 99.995%. No metal has got that property. The 80% of the copper which we all are using is recycled only. See, I take that God has given us. We human beings have not done this. This is a property of all metals has been provided by God. So this is the company where I work. I lead my people and I tell them, this is the material loved by God. So deviations के chances बिल्कुल नहीं. जो हमारी team बैठी उनसे आप कभी बात करेंगे, they will tell us. And whatever in last 4 or 5 years which I have achieved, or the Hindustan Copper has achieved, it is because of the SCL team. Same people, same zeal when they came to know the divinity part of it, the importance which they are working for the nation. You must have seen in Operation Sindoor, all the missiles at the tip there was copper. See what service we have done to the nation. And the majority shareholder is still the President of India. In fact, even Lord Jagannath, if you go to Puri, you will see the chakra on the top. All those pointed things are of copper. Bhagwan ko bhi copper ki zarurat padti hai. In fact, yes, I have traveled more than 38 years, rather I have entered into the 39th year of my career. I did technical study, then I did a financial study, and whatever I have gained, the experience. I'd like to mention that this corporate world, because most of you will be joining some big corporate houses, big companies, and earlier also I have made it to the director very clear that industry and academia have to go close in hand. Industry cannot survive with academia, and academia also cannot grow without the help of industry. The data which are being generated by the industries should be analyzed, should be taken into account by the academia only. And so that gives a clear picture. In fact, I'll just see that over the past decades, if you go back to the history, there has been transformation across India's core sections, including during my tenure also when I used to work in Coal India at CMPDI. Then Coal India has got a large complex system balancing energy audits, environmental responsibility, operating on a huge scale of production. A lot of labor forces are there. So you have to manage them very well. Today, as ma'am has also said, everybody mentions about energy transition, renewable electricity, mobility, carbon footprints, ESG, these things. But you see, one thing is very common, and that copper is the only element which is involved everywhere. Coal is a fossil fuel. We burn it, finish it off. But you transfer the energy through copper. So, any leadership in such sectors demands what? Foresight, balance, responsibility, dedication, and discipline. Today, I congratulate the graduating batch, which you are sitting here. You have worked very hard through these 2 years. I know it very well. All the project works which you have made have taken a lot of toll, because now knowledge is available with everyone at the same frequency. Nobody can say I didn't have this thing or that thing, because if you go to internet, everybody is saying. Obviously, the medals which are handed to the medalists and rank holders, I commend your excellence, but life rewards perseverance and resilience, and not just these gold medals, mind it. To the parents and families who are here, I know you must have made a lot of sacrifices, and support to your children. I am thankful to you also. My dear graduates, I urge you to view the next coming 2 to 5 years as a foundation phase, because the foundation which you will make for yourself will enhance not only your growth, but that will give the fruits to the country also. Allow me to share, I'll just like to share some of how I grew, because I know that as Indrani used to say, and also now also she says, that whenever you get any job, accept with full humility. Don't, so mean make mat nikaliye. Put everything into it. Head, heart, hands, everything. Pura passion se kaam kariye. Because you are young now, you have got a lot of ideas, energy. Put that energy into that. And I request you all not to lose your curiosity. Because what happens once you get a good job, people, they lose their curiosity. That you should never, never. First 2 years, the Bill Foundation, as I mentioned, you try to understand the ground realities. Whether you are in consulting, because when you will go in consulting, finance, operations, learn how the things work there, because industry never works as you have thought here at MDI. Keep on doing, keep on sharpening your skill sets, because I told you it's very dynamic, everything changes very fast. So try to keep on study as much as possible. Go to training programs, request your superiors to send you to some industries, similar in type of industries, how they work, what was the turnaround time, everything you just, and this is what, this is my personal experience, what I did at Coal India. After 5 years of working, I had to go to MDI Murshidabad to do MBA in finance, because I was having problem while I was doing the due diligence of coal blocks. So you'll also have these things, and wherever you feel like that this is required, do it immediately. Resources ki koi kami nahi is desh mein. Even Hindustan Copper always welcomes any idea which anybody brings, and we support it. We've got a lot of R&D fund for that. Government provides. Build depth and credibility. Develop domain expertise. Volunteer for tough assignments. Strengthen analytical skill. Build cross-functional understanding. Work in a team. Team working is more important than individual working. Learn stakeholder management. Corporate success depends on this alignment. In fact, Indra Nooyi says that always you should take up a challenging type of job. Because once you complete it, people will remember your name. They will always ask, किसने किया था ये काम? Oh, इसने किया था, ये जो जा रहा बगल से. So you will come into the limelight. And that will give you the ultimate satisfaction, not only to you, but to your parents also. Mind it. Your success is always related to parent success. And you should define your direction, what you want to do, in which area you want to specialize. Because once you join industry, there are many multifunctional areas. You have to focus on only one, which suits you. In fact, at this solemn and celebrity moment, it is a fitting that we reflect on the vision which ma'am also mentioned, stewardship and leadership, which have been shaped up by your journey at MDI Murshidabad, by the faculty members. And I know it is these faculty members that have given you the path to come here. In fact, if I am standing in front of you, it is because of my teachers. So it is these people who have brought you here, and now it is your duty to take India at such a level that you say that you have done the service to the nation. As Dr. Jain has already mentioned, that the pioneer of this institute was our President, Adaniya Pranab Mukherjee Sahab. He was such a great personality that his association with this institution was not only symbolic. It reflected a national conviction that excellence in education must reach beyond metropolitan cities. See, MDI Gurgaon kahan hai and where is MDI Murshidabad? You see, he has brought it, this education, to this particular place. And definitely, sir, you must, we will be the ambassador of Murshidabad. No negative news will flow. These are the Bharat ke jo saboot baithe hain samne. They will be taking this towards the whole country. Carrying forward this legacy requires enlightened stewardship, as I mentioned. I would like to acknowledge with respect Ma'am Sangeeta Talwar, the chairperson. Maggie story, she very briefly mentioned, I tell you, but I have gone through that. She has put on everything to that, to make this Maggie famous. And then Barbie doll and all that. All the credit goes to ma'am. And see, if you read her journey, dedication, sheer dedication, humbleness, all things were there. You go through that Wikipedia and you'll find out all these, whatever I'm speaking it from LinkedIn and Google. So such a great personality is heading here. So that's tremendous. The leadership is great here. And Dr. Kishore Sansi, already a big banker, so no question of any financial aspects which the college is going to face, whether it is investment, growth, or curriculum activities, sir. As far as Professor Ajay Jain, director, I know him for last 1 year and I've seen his zeal. I tell you, zeal. He can convert the barren lands into greeneries. This is what I've learned from him. And when I went and I saw this, it is the reality, sir. And I have full faith in you that MDI Murshidabad will have great reaches in coming years to come. In fact, when legacy, leadership, and purpose aligned, institutions, rise beyond geography. This is what MDI Murshidabad is. And it becomes the instruments of enduring national contribution. One thing I'd like to tell you, you're all graduates getting the diploma now. There are a few tips for you. As I mentioned, should focus on your work. Put everything into it. Head, heart, and everything. Try to be humble. Try to be a good person. I tell you, if you're a good person, even if negative things have happened, God will make it positive for you. So be humble. Never have an attitude that is not respected by anybody. Even the rickshaw wala doesn't like that. But अगर आप प्यार से बात करोगे तो वो 5 रुपए छोड़ देगा. और सबसे बड़ी चीज़ है, मीठा बोलने में पैसे नहीं लगते. अगर आप मीठा बोलते हैं तो आपकी इज्जत हर जगह होगी. Because you are growing na, you are just passing out. You need strength. You need strength from society. You need strength from God everywhere. So you have to be very humble. और जो भी अच्छी चीज़ें आए, जो भी रिवॉर्ड्स आपको मिले, उसको कभी ये मत सोचिए कि you are an extraordinary person. There are many people who have risen to this by sheer humility, humbleness and dedication. और आप सब लोगों में वो चीज़ है. क्योंकि मैं MDI मुर्शिदाबाद को जानता हूँ, जो आपके फैकल्टीज हैं, जब आप इतने देवी देवताओं के बीच में बैठ के पढ़ रहे हैं, तो इन सारी चीजें तो आप में खुद इम्बाइब हो गई होंगी. बट आपके माध्यम से मैं फिर से बोल रहा हूँ, ये जो समय है, जो मैंने शुरुआत में मेंशन किया अबाउट द अमृत काल, आई टेल यू. और हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इस बार 15 अगस्त को बोला था, हमें एक सशक्त भारत भी बनाना है. सशक्त भारत का माध्यम आप ही लोग हैं. हम लोग तो अपने एक ढलान पे हैं. हमारा तो एक, हमने आपके लिए एक प्लेटफॉर्म बना दिया. उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे आपको दौड़ना है और वहाँ पर डेडिकेशन, डिसिप्लिन एंड हम्बलनेस की ज़रूरत पड़ती है. और इनफैक्ट बिफोर आई लीव यू, आई हैव गॉट 3 गाइडलाइन principles which I have already followed in my life. You can see it through my profiles also. First, remain resilient. Be resilient. Challenges are inevitable. वो तो आएंगे ही. You cannot avoid them. There is no shortcuts. Everybody says, all big personalities, if you read the books of Ratan Tata, even Indira Nooyi also. I'm a big fan of Indira Nooyi. I follow her and I've read her all books. Because she was a lady who came from Madras to study at IIM Kolkata with 2 saris. And see her growth, how she brought her 2 kids and then became the chairperson of PepsiCo. And everywhere it is PepsiCo, PepsiCo, PepsiCo. So we have got a lot to learn from her, and I keep on learning from her because she always tries to tell people, whatever I'm speaking, I've seen her. She has mentioned at many of her speeches like this. When most of the girls are sitting there, I think you should try to emulate Indira Nooyi, and country will gain like anything. Second point is stay relevant. Continuously upgrade your knowledge, I told you. Sharpen your skills. Attend training sessions, even at your own cost also. Keep yourself updated because now there is no bounding of knowledge. Everybody has got access to millions and millions of books and everything across the globe. And it doesn't mean that you need a degree, formal degree, then only you will be known to that. Even a non-finance man, a marketing guy can study finance and become a financial expert because it will help in his decision-making process. Third, act responsibly. Success is meaningful only when it contributes to society and finally to the nation. As I've already mentioned, India's growth story is unfolding before us in infrastructure expansion, green energy transition, digital innovation, and manufacturing resurgence. If you see, from 2014 to 2026, if you pull down the data and go back when we were 10th or 12th, now we are 4th, very soon becoming 3rd economy of the world. There also, again I'll just interrupt in that, there also the first commodity to react was copper only. So if any country in the world grows, whether you're US, China, you just see the consumption of copper in those particular countries. So you are not merely entering the workforce, you are becoming contribution to nation's building. Again, every time I'm saying, because now the nation is to grow on your shoulders. You are the future torchbearers for this country. You're coming out from one of the most beautiful institute, which itself is growing, wonderful faculty with lovely environment. So all these things should be imbibed in you, and this will help our country to grow. Again, in conclusions, I'll again mention that your degree certifies knowledge, but it is your conduct that will define your character, and your courage that will shape your future. I congratulate each one of you on this momentous achievement. May you lead with wisdom, act with integrity, and rise with humility. May you soar to greater heights in doing so, uplift others, pull them. See, God, if God has made you competent, God has made you competent to pull those who have been left behind. तो हमेशा लोगों की मदद करिए, उनको खींचिए, उनको ऊपर लाइए. Because you were more competent than him or her, that's why you are here. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you on this momentous achievement. May your path be guided by wisdom, your actions be marked your integrity, and your success be tempered with humility. May you ascend to great heights, and in your ascent uplift others and uphold the highest standards of responsibility. Wishing the graduating class of MDI all the very best for their future endeavors. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, sir, for a wonderful convocation address. Our heartfelt gratitude for your inspiring and thought-provoking address. Your words will undoubtedly guide and motivate our students as they step into the professional world. It is now that I request Chairperson Madam to confer the diplomas to the graduating students. The most awaited moment of the day, the conferring of diplomas upon our graduation students, has finally arrived. Ma'am. I also request Chairperson Madam and Director Sir to come up in front of the dais and request Dean Academics to come to the podium to call the names of the graduating students.
Thank you. PGDM 2024-26 students, please rise and proceed to the dais as their names are called out. Respected Ma'am Sangeeta Talwar, Chairperson BOG MDI, I present Abhishek and 112 others, including 15 in absentia of the postgraduate program in management who have satisfactorily fulfilled all the requirements for award of the postgraduate diploma in management of the Management Development Institute, Murshidabad, and request the Board of Governors of the Management Development Institute to confer the diploma on them. Abhishek, Adarsh, UB, Aditi Pandey, Akshay Sharma, Anjana Ajimon, Aparna Anjali, Arijit Day, Ayan Mitra, Bilwa Mangal, Bulagani, Debanjan Mohanty, Dhritiman Giri, Harshita Singh, Iman Mandal, Ishika Day, Anish Rajesh Jayawant, Kanishka Roy, कौशल कुमार, कौशिकी राठौर, लावेकर बिहार राकेश, मनीष राय, निशु राज, मुकुल निरंजन, निलय सरकार, ओरूज फातिमा, पीतम पोद्दार, प्रणव कुमार शुक्ला, प्रत्युष भट्टाचार्य, प्रिंस प्रियांशु, राहुल पांजा, राजीव रंजन कुमार, रितेश राज, रोहित मिश्रा, रौनक रॉय, साहिल सिन्हा, Sandeepan Handal, Shayanti Bagh, Shahinur Rahman, Shayantan Chakrabarti, Shivam Bhatnagar, Shauvik Das, Shubham Verma, Simar Saluja, Utpal Kant Kumar, Surabhi Singh, Tanishq Arora, Ujjwal Singh, Vaibhav Singh, Varun Agrawal, Yuvraj Singh, Abhishek Kumar Singh, Aman Sharma, Anchal Raj, अंकिता करार, अंश अग्रवाल, अरिगला हेमचंद्र, अरिजीत बैनर्जी, अर्नब मंडल, संस्कार कपिश्वे, कुशवाहा कौशल पूरन सिंह, दुलाल रॉय, ईशानी घोष, ज्योति रॉय, काजल कुमारी, कविश गर्ग, किशन कुमार, कृति सचिता, कृतमन आर गोयल, मानिक शर्मा, मोहम्मद हंजाला, मोहम्मद तस्लीम कुरैशी, कीर्ति धर्मा, पार्थ भारद्वाज, पीयूष कुमार सिंह, प्रशांत कुमार साहू, प्रतीति रॉय, रजत शर्मा, राम भरोसे, रोहित कुमार यादव, रोहित सिंह, सलोक सिन्हा, सनातन हाजरा, संदीप कुमार, संदीपन सिकदर, सौहार्द केसरी, शयन मित्रा, शाइना परवीन, शयन देवनाथ, Shiladitya Das, Shobhan Kumar Mohapatra, Shubhamay D, Snigdha Swain, Shubhadeep Mandal, Shubhadeep Dhar, Shubham Agrawal, Supriya Kumari, Tushar Sharma, Yash Kriti Singh, K. Sindhu Alekhya,
Heartfelt congratulations to all the graduates. We also thank our respected chairperson and director, sir, for bestowing this honor upon the graduating students. With achievement comes responsibility. Let us now move towards the oath-taking ceremony. I would like to request Chairperson Madam to administer the oath to our graduating students. Dear students, please rise to take the oath. The students must bow once the oath has been read.
All rise. By the authority vested upon me as chairperson of the Board of Governors of the Management Development Institute, Murshidabad, I confer on you the postgraduate diploma in management of the MDI Murshidabad, and I charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you prove yourself worthy of it.
Students, please take your seats. Thank you, ma'am. As a token of our deep respect and gratitude, we now proceed to felicitate our honorable chief guest. I request Chairperson Madam to felicitate the honorable chief guest, Shri Sanjeev Kumar Singh, Chairman and Managing Director, Hindustan Copper Limited. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the Honorable Chief Guest for gracing this occasion with his valuable presence and sharing this very special day with us. And now I request Director MDI Murshidabad, Professor Dr. Ajay K. Jain, to felicitate Chairperson Ms. Sangeeta Talwar Ma'am, BOG, MDI Society. We take this moment to express our gratitude to our respected chairperson for her constant presence and support. As we approach the conclusion of this memorable ceremony, I request Chairperson Madam to please declare this convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed and many congratulations. Namaste.
And now I would request the artist Shubroto Banerjee and his team to start with the national anthem. All are requested to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Our heartfelt gratitude to the artists. On behalf of Management Development Institute, Murshidabad, I extend my heartfelt thanks to all our distinguished dignitaries, honored guests, faculty members, proud parents, and dear students for being a part of this momentous occasion. We are especially grateful to our Honorable Chief Guest for his invaluable presence and inspiring words, and to our chairperson and institutional leaders for their continued vision and guidance. Wishing our great graduates great success, purpose, and fulfillment in all their future endeavors. Thank you. And please join us for lunch at your designated venues. Thank you. The audience is requested to rise and remain standing till the last member of the retiring procession has left.